Hello everyone, my name is Ana Maria Flores Cavadilla and today I'm gonna present my role play assessment. So in this video I'm going to explain how I would apply Dr. Lopez's 5 assessment practices in a role play situation for my 6th grade students. So the goal of this activity is to assess the competence students are able to buy for in a marketing using how many and how much and quantifiers correctly. So this is my presentation. So we have the first stage that is clarify learning intentions and criteria for success. So for this activity, before starting the role play, I will clearly explain to my students what they're going to learn and what success looks like. Also, I will grab the objective in the board that in this case will be I can buy and sell food in a market using how many and how much and quantifiers correctly. And then I will show all the criteria so students can know what exactly gonna study for. By clarifying this at the beginning, students know what to expect and can focus their attention on those goals during the activity. So for the second stage, that is elicit evidence of learning, I will organize a role play activity where the students act as a customers and shopkeepers in a classroom. They're gonna use food flashcards, price tags, and fake money. Also, while they perform, I will observe and take notes using a simple rubric that gonna check different aspects like pronunciation, grammar, accuracy, and interactions. And also, I will record short parts of the dialogue so I can analyze and review later to check how effectively they use quantifiers and the target structures. So for the third stage, that is provide feedback after each pair finish the role play, I will give immediately and constructive feedback. I will focus on giving positive comments first and then offer one or two specific tips to improve. Later, I will grant some common errors on the board and invite students to correct them together. This helps students to understand their mistakes and see them as a part of the learning process and not as something negative. So now we have the fourth stage that is activate students as learning resources from one another. So in this case, I will involve students in the assessment by letting them observe and evaluate their classmates' performance. So each student will get a shared per assessment checklist with items like did they use how many and how much? Did they use quantifiers or did they speak clearly? While watching their peers, they will mark what they noticed and later share one positive comment. This practice helps the students learn from each other, comparing language use, and become more aware of the grammar structures. And for the last one, that is activate students as owners of their own learning, I will give students a moment for self-reflection. So after the role play, they will complete a short self-assessment from questions like what did I do well today? What expressions was difficult for me? Or what can I practice for the next time? They can also record a short audio reflection, say what they learned about using how many and how much. So they can take responsibility for their learning and recognize their own progress, and it transforms assessment into a tool for growth and not to just a grade. So
And
by
for the
applying
last
all
one, that
these
is
practices,
activate
we're gonna
students as
clarify
owners of
intentions,
their
eliciting
own
evidence,
learning. I
giving
will give
feedback,
students
promoting
a
peer
moment for
learning, and encouraging
self-reflection. So
self-reflection,
after the role
and
play,
creating
they
an
will
assessment
complete a
experience that
short
is
self-assessment
interactive,
from
meaningful,
questions like
and
what did I
student-centered.
do well
So the
today?
students
What
not only
expressions were
gonna show what they
difficult for
know, but they
me?
also gonna
Or what can I
understand
practice
how
for the
to
next
keep
time?
improving their
They can
English
also record
in
a
real
short
life
audio
situations.
reflection, say what they learned about
So by
using how
applying all
many and
these
how much.
practices, we're gonna
So they can take
clarify
responsibility
intentions,
for their learning and
eliciting
recognize their
evidence,
own
giving
progress, and
feedback,
it transforms
promoting peer
assessment
learning, and
into a
encourage
tool for growth and
self-reflection,
not to just
and
a
creating
grade.
an assessment. Thank you so much for listening my presentation. My name is Ana Maria Flores, and this is all for today. Bye bye.